everyone, Melanie here, and I hope you're all doing well today. I'm making this video to help you get some ideas of why it's so hard to get your borderline ex out of your head. It's a common question that I get asked is why I'm always thinking about my BPD ex. Why can't I get my borderline ex out of my head? And if you're trying to move on from someone, after any breakup, it's very tough. And it's especially tough when you can't get someone out of your head. And that's the thing about dating someone with BPD, is that during the relationship and after the relationship ends, you just can't get them out of your head. So these are just some of my ideas. Please do share with me in the comments below your opinions. I'd love to hear them. What I do want to say to start is that people with BPD, they feel their emotions very, very intensely. So when they love someone very intensely. Now, if you're the recipient of that love from the borderline, if you're perhaps a romantic, if you yourself have a big heart and you found someone who's just quite willing to love you so intensely after a short period, if you're a little bit of a romantic, you can see how this can be appealing. Finally, I met someone who is also romantic, someone who is willing to love me so passionately. And that's the thing, they're quite passionate in their love to you. And this is intense. This is an intense relationship. And then to have that just taken all away, it is traumatizing. Not only can the relationship itself be traumatizing because of mechanisms that happen, for example, the devaluation, being accused of things that you didn't do, walking on eggshells around someone because you don't know how they're going to respond in any given moment. That in itself can be traumatizing, but to have this person that you love and have this deep, intense love with someone, for it to just disappear and for this person to seemingly just not care, yes, it can create PTSD. And if you're already experiencing, if you got CPTSD anyway, then the emotional flashbacks that you're gonna get, they're gonna get revved up. Oh yeah, this is going to be a very, very intense time for you post-breakup. One of the features of trauma, of experiencing trauma and having PTSD and CPTSD is that that person is going to be on your mind. The relationship is going to be on your mind. We are forever reliving the trauma. And so it's going to be hard to get your ex out of your head because, yeah, it's been a traumatic time. So please acknowledge to yourself that this was traumatizing for you. And if you're already traumatized before coming into this relationship, that this has likely re-traumatized you. And as such, it's going to be playing on your mind a lot. Am I right? Getting closure helps. However, this is impossible to get with someone with BPD. And so it's natural as creatures of comfort who want to make sense of things. We want to go online, make sense of this weird relationship, and why did this person leave me? This person who said that they loved me and just ditch me and just see me as this monster and never talk to me again. Now bear in mind that someone with BPD is absolutely driven to avoid abandonment. So they'll be looking out for cues in the relationship. And bear in mind that a key feature of BPD is distorted perception of reality. And they are so scared of being ditched by you that they'll see things that perhaps aren't really there. Maybe have false memories. They lack object constancy. And as such, if they're seeing bad things and they're thinking of you as bad now and they're thinking that you're going to leave them, this is going to cloud all their memories of you. And then after a while they think, okay, I can't be with this person anymore. This person is a bad person. And it seems like they can just flip a switch in their mind and as such be able to just drop you and just drop all the memories of being in love with you and quite seemingly easily move on. I'm not saying this is easy for someone with BPD. They're living their own nightmare. But I'm saying this to make a point that for the other person who was sharing this intense love with someone and they just drop it, it's very traumatizing. It's heartbreaking to be abandoned. So I'm talking about how traumatic this is Because the thing about trauma is that it's activating the automatic nervous system. We get triggered into a fight or flight or freeze or submission response under moments of stress. And the only way we can rebalance that is by activating the parasympathetic nervous system to get some R&R and rest, relaxation, repair, restoration, and all that. Start dropping bars now. The point being, we need to relax. We need to rebalance ourselves. We're always seeking homeostasis, but we're not. They're not. One of the things about PTSD and CPTSD is that we're not thinking about how to relax. We are caught up in it. We are caught up in the emotions which feel like they're still happening now. If you can relate, you need to start learning to relax and to create tools for yourself that you can use throughout the day to help you relax, to help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, because this is going to help with PTSD in general. This will help soothe you and balance you and help you seek clarity. As I've said in previous videos, that it helps to make sense of things and to reach out and talk to people and find answers. And then we need to know when to drop it. And it's for our own sanity. Ultimately, if you want to stop thinking about someone, then you need to drop it. You need to stop thinking about them. It is important to know when to contemplate to get answers. And it's also important to know when to let it go and to be silent, to be still. Some tips if you need help learning to relax in the moment. I personally like putting my hands under running water if I'm stuck in a building. Even better, going outside, getting some fresh air, putting my feet on the ground, getting some grounding in. But my favorite thing is actually some sound healing. All it takes is to go onto YouTube and type in 432 Hertz, 528 Hertz, chanting, singing bowls. Just listening to something like this can have an immediate shift in our state of emotions. If our state of being, we relax, it has an immediate impact on us to relax. And sometimes that's all that we need, just to be able to relax, to take our mind off things, to take our mind off that person. And this is all going to help in seeking balance once again within your body to achieve homeostasis once again. So those are just some ideas that really help me to relax in the moment. They also really help me when I'm having an emotional flashback to discern whether it's actually happening or whether these are feelings from the past, from the initial trauma. So learning to relax in the moment, including good old breath work. Yeah, they really help me. What helps you? I'd love to know. Write in the comments below. If you've got any comments, if you've got any suggestions, any other reasons why you think you can't get your BPDX out of your head, let me know as well. And if you're struggling, if you're finding it hard coming out of a BPD relationship, do let me know. Send me an email. My email address is melanieprsvp@gmail.com. Going to leave it here for now. Have a lovely evening, and until next time, take care for now. Bye-bye.